17. Now, we do this every week. It's basically the same thing. We start with our trays. We're in a lot of pain. And then we get used to it. And then we switch our trays again. I miss that pattern. If you've noticed, it's kind of slipped back and forth where we're in pain and we're not in pain in different days. And I am just hoping for that pattern a little bit again, because at least it was consistent and I knew what to expect and things weren't twisty and turny and taking me by surprise and, me being misled by being in a situation where I'm not in pain and this is great. And then all of a sudden the pain starts. So the only way that we can tell if this week will follow that old pattern or lead us astray again is by seeing how this week goes. Let's do it.
Okay, y'all, it is day 109, and it's the day after we changed our trays, and it hasn't been too bad at all. I did forget to change my bands during the midday, so I was wearing one rubber band for about 10 or so hours. Not that big of a deal. Whoops, my bad at the same time, though. It's just been kind of a nonchalant day, which is strange for the day after we change our trays, but we do have some back molar uncomfortability just because the tray is kind of locked on right now that I bent it a little to go against the lifting action. Other than that, I'm just hoping that this tightness that's there from the new tray and stuff like that is all that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm hoping that it doesn't get worse and that this uncomfortableness versus pain is all we have in the extreme category. Because I just don't want it to get worse. I don't want the extreme category to be full of extremes. If uncomfortableness is as extreme as it's going to get for the week, I will take it. Let's let that be there. And hopefully that this tray doesn't get worse throughout this week. I'm just hoping that this is the worst, and this is like a sneak peek of what's to come for this week, because it's not that bad. Compared to other weeks, it's not that bad. Okay, y'all, it is day 110, and we haven't had a lot of pain except when I clench my jaw, or just push on the trays in any way. It's just not been too bad anywhere at all, this tray. I feel like this was an easy transition tray. I've changed my bands today, probably not exactly on time, but it has happened every single time. I needed to change them. I do need to brush my teeth before bed, but I'm kind of hungry, so I'm thinking about eating, because I haven't ate much today, and I've been eating a lot of soft foods, so I need something more solid. But I'm a little scared. Brushing my teeth was okay, so I'm a little more prone to think that maybe eating won't hurt me, but at the same time, I never know. Either way, today was pretty okay, and here's to hoping that tomorrow will be the same. Okay, y'all, it is day 111, and pain-wise, we haven't had a bunch of pain except when I changed my rubber bands, and when I took my trays out and left my rubber band in. That tension was very recognizable and a lot more painful without the trays in than with the trays in. Like, to the point with the trays in, it's not really that bad. The trays themselves aren't causing a lot of pain this round. This band is doing all of it. The tension this rubber band is holding is causing more pain than last week or the week before. And every time I'm changing it, it's kind of painful. And then when I drink or anything with the rubber band in, but have my trays out, I just want to get my trays back in so the rubber band stops hurting. It took me a bit to recognize what it was today, but once I did, it's like I couldn't stop recognizing that was the rubber band tension. But either way, today's been a decent day otherwise. I've had some migraines, so I had to take a nap, and so I haven't had too much be affected by my teeth, but at the same time, it's just not been my day overall. So, good and bad. Okay, y'all, it's day 112. I'm so cold. I'm so tired, but we haven't had a lot of pain today. There's definitely been tension and pressures there, but nothing too bad or too intense. So we haven't had many issues today. I've been eating, I've been trying to do a lot, and overall, it hasn't been too bad. Brushing my teeth, changing my bands. I've done a lot of clenching of my jaw today, though, and that's caused some tension and issues that I'm not a fan of, but nothing more than I'm used to due to previous things with the Invisalign. So, overall today is not too bad. Okay, y'all, day 113, and it has been a pretty easy day. There has been no real issues except when I'm thinking about my trays and my teeth. When I click, I do have some issues here, and then overall there's just like that tightness tension. When I'm changing my bands or popping my trays in and out, it's not really that bad. Eating wasn't terrible, but when I have my trays out, my teeth feel really fragile. They feel really, really vulnerable. They're very wiggly. You have a lot of movement. And so putting the trays in and keeping them in just makes them feel really secure right now, which I feel like is why they don't hurt, because they're so loose that they're just shifting to it. Either way, it hasn't been too bad today. Definitely wanted my trays in more than out. And I think we change them tomorrow, so at the end of the day, I'm really grateful for this week being nonchalant. I deserved it. I needed a rest. I needed a break. I just hope that this next week won't be too bad, because I still need that break so I can focus on some other things and get a lot done. But either way, yeah, that's today. Okay, y'all, it is day 114, and it is time to change our trays. Let's go. Okay, so we have our Invisalign. Now let's get to it. So I have my tops here. Let's do these ones first. We did already pre-cut the bottoms and file, so everything should be good to go. That right there really hurts. Especially when I push it, it sends like a ringing pain upward. Okay, that one's not the easiest. Gonna do a little pre-bending. Okay, still have some lifting up there. Right here really hurts, and right here really hurts. Kind of like got an entire jaw pain right there now. Yeah, so this is not fun. I definitely got some pain here and here, and I don't think sleeping is going to be easy tonight. But we will see. We will see. Until tomorrow. Okay, y'all, so that is week 17. As we see some ups and downs, not exactly what I was looking for, and I think, honestly, maybe it's getting back, but I can't really tell yet, because this next week could take us for a loop. But either way, I want to say thank you for all your love, all your support. We are, from what the packets say, getting close to the end of these packets. So hopefully maybe we only have 10 or so weeks left. But you never know. This could go on for a whole nother year, because payment plans are forever. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying this journey. And I just want to thank you so much for supporting me in any way. And all the love, and just watching this is just so beneficial, because I don't have anyone to go on this journey with me. So I'm glad you are here. But
Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. Stay positive. Take care of you, and please support others. Bye, y'all!